Do you wait or do you not wait to purchase real estate in our amazing resort market of our beautiful Vail Valley? And that is the question on a lot of people's minds right now. And so I wanted to jump on here and talk to you about this, and hopefully I can give you some good information that you're going to be able to make a sound decision whether it sounds like a good idea or it doesn't sound like a good idea. My name is Jeffrey Cloonan. I work with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Colorado Properties, right here in the beautiful Vail Valley, and I'm sitting in Beaver Creek, and it is dumping snow outside. Check out my skis are right there. I'm going to go out skiing in a little while, but right now we're going to talk about whether we should or shouldn't buy in our resort market. And you know, our resort market is completely different market than, let's say, an upscale suburb of Chicago, for instance. And so hopefully I can help you in making a decision to buy a home or maybe wait to buy a home here in the Vail Valley. And for many of you, it depends on a number of factors. I love this chief economist from Realtor.com. Her name is Danielle Hale. She says, it never feels like a great time to buy a home. You're committing yourself to paying an enormous mortgage over a really long period of time. And she says, you know, it is a little bit scary, even when the rates are good and the stars are aligned. So it's particularly scary right now at this very moment in time. And I got to believe that there are a lot of people who are feeling that way right now. Now, here in the gorgeous mountains of Colorado, and we're in our resort cores like Beaver Creek and Vail, there are buyers out there who are positioned well to scoop up a great deal in our market, and they are poised to do so because of the fact that they are going to be purchasing their home in cash. However, there are buyers out there in our marketplace outside of the resort core, for instance, where there's a mixture of permanent and vacation homeowners that are actually lowering their expectations, or they're going to be increasing their budget in order to get their real estate goals accomplished. And for this reason, buyers may continue to sit on the sidelines for a while. And that's the reason why we are seeing our people who are acquiring mortgages slow down. Now, here are 5 reasons why people are starting to slow down. Now, obviously, the first one has got to be high prices. And in some cases, very high prices from 2 years ago. You know, less than 2 years ago, homeowners had the benefit of those incredibly low interest rates, which were actually less than half the historic average. Now, if you remember, the result was bids that were coming in sometimes 6 figures over list price, and they were waiving all contingencies, and they were putting escalation clauses in just to avoid being outbid, versus where we are today, which is a totally different market where we've normalized out a bit, right? So that's definitely number one. Surging interest rates has got to be number 2. And that is the reason why we are seeing a slowdown. Our Federal Reserves, this is their way to bring down our country's runaway rate of inflation. 2 years ago, the average rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage was less than 3%. And now today, it's nearly 7%. So let me give you an example of what this means to the buyer out there. A family who's going to be purchasing an $800,000 home with 20% down, the monthly mortgage rate has jumped from $3,200 to $4,800. And the interest over the cost of the loan, where it would once be back in the day, would be $308,000. Now it's $848,000. So there is another reason why the smart buyer is possibly pausing on purchasing real estate right now. Number 3 is going to definitely be low inventory. And if you think about it, you know, low inventory, well, with borrowing being so expensive right now, why haven't homes lost value? Well, it's because we have low inventory. Listings are way down. People who bought at a low interest rate a really long time ago have really no reason to list their home right now because they don't have anywhere to go, nor do they have an instrument to get them into something that is affordable for them. Low inventory just doesn't mean higher cost, but it also means less choice. And for that reason, buyers are willing to wait in some cases for the right property to come along that's going to fit their lifestyle and their budget. Stock market decline. That is going to be number 4. Stock markets, as we know, have taken a incredible hit. I mean, they have been getting hammered this past year, especially in the tech stocks, right? You know, a lot of people jumped on, they made a whole bunch of money in those tech stocks, and they were breaking records. But unfortunately, after we saw that huge decline in our stock market, a lot of buyers actually used cash out of those stocks in order to fund their down payments and their closing costs to purchase homes. And with the decline in equities, the result has been buying a home that much more expensive and less attractive. And for that reason, people are actually sitting on the sidelines. And the last one, number 5, has got to obviously just be uncertainty. You know, people are wondering whether we're going to be going into a recession. People are actually wondering whether we're in a slowdown or are we in a slowdown already. And what that means is that there's going to be less people buying, not just real estate, but across the board. And it could possibly be resulting in layoffs across our country. So that means, why would a buyer want to take the risk of putting down a huge down payment, taking on a very, very long mortgage payment, only to find out that they can't afford to live in the area that they are living in, and so they have to sell to move to a different location that is going to be more affordable? So those are my 5 ideas, and these are some of the factors that have slowed the Vail Valley market down. But as I said in the beginning, some of our visitors who are considering buying real estate in our ski towns are finding it actually an exciting time because they are able to come to the closing table in cash. You want to hear about an exciting closing that just occurred? November 29th, just a few days ago, it's December 2nd today, there was a realtor who actually closed a $40 million property, 30,000 plus square feet of living space. So you can see some of the buyers who come into our resort communities, whether it's here, Aspen, Steamboat, Winter Park, Breckenridge, they are poised and ready to close on property in cash because they are not affected by some of the factors that other people have to really consider before purchasing real estate. So in the beginning, my question to you was, should you wait or should you not wait in buying a home? And the answer is, it makes great sense for some of you out there to have your broker negotiate a great deal to achieve your real estate goals. For others, I may advise you to allow me to just keep you professionally informed and give you the real estate trends that are going on. And when the time is right, that's when I would tell you to move on real estate, but not before. So in closing, I want to tell you that, we are going to continue seeing beautiful homes come to the market. And as our ski season continues and we roar into 2023, I'm quite confident that we are going to continue to see properties get to the closing table with a mortgage or without a mortgage. So I hope you like what you heard. And if you did, I'd love for you to click subscribe down below. Contact me if you'd like, but I try to put out good content, solid content, things of value that are going to help you make your decisions, whether to purchase real estate in our Vail Valley or to pause. Thank you so very much. Happy holidays to everyone, and we'll talk soon. Bye.